I'm afraid to say that I don't think you're being honest with me here.
Huh? Of course I am, Twi. How could you say something like that?
Oh no, I'm not being guilt-tripped this time. I found a scrap of your cape near the bridge to the Carousel Boutique. I know you were there, Applebloom.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean that was left there last night, does it? Why, that was left there a long time ago, Twi.
Applebloom, are you seriously pulling this one?
Sure, a scrap of my cape was found near there, but come on! That could have been left there at any time.
Es kann nicht seit Ewigkeiten liegen, denn wir haben es repariert gefunden.
No, Applebloom. I'm afraid that one's not going to fly. I talked to Rarity earlier, and she told me that you had this fixed this morning.
Yeah, but...
Your prized Cutie Mark Crusader's cape. Applebloom, come on. You can't tell me that you wouldn't get that fixed as soon as possible.
But it... I mean... Alright, you win, Twi. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But please, I need you to tell me what you know. I can't help if I don't know as much as possible.
Dann fragen wir sie doch über die letzte Nacht.
All right, Applebloom. Please tell me everything you know about what happened last night.
I can't.
And why not?
'Cause I can't.
Applebloom, I think I know why you're not talking.
Ich schätze mal, das hat was mit der Bürgermeisterin zu tun. Nein, garantiert mit Scootaloo.
You were trying to protect Scootaloo, aren't you? I haven't heard from her all day, and Rarity said some things about you three that seemed awfully suspicious.
Yeah, you got it, Twi.
Applebloom, listen to me. I know your heart is in the right place, but this isn't the right way to protect Scootaloo. There's an investigative team coming in from Canterlot to handle this case. It's very, very important that I have this case closed before they get here.
You don't mean that investigation team, do ya?
I'm afraid I do.
Okay, I get it, Twi. No more hiding, promise. I wasn't being truthful because, well, I was awful worried about Scootaloo. See, last night, we were rehearsing a comedy routine that we had planned to put on for Rarity's birthday, which is coming up pretty soon. We've been doing that for quite a while now.
Oh, right! Comedy, of course! Great!
Ja, das sehen aus wie Fehler. Natürlich und Fred nicht besetzt.
Well, yeah, this'll learn all cutie marks for sure. But you can't tell any pony about this, Twi. This is super duper top secret. It won't work if it's not a surprise.
Sure. You can trust me. Cross my heart and hope to fly. Stick a cupcake in my eye.
Daddy, yes?
Yes.
Well, alright then.
Das gerade eben übrigens mit dem Spruch war so gewollt, dass es in Englisch bleibt. Und mir gesagt, besser original Englisch als eine blöde Übersetzung jetzt.
Anyway, we were practicing in the town square last night, like always, and things are going pretty well. We took a break, during which time me and Sweetie Belle hung out by the bridge. But I don't know where Scootaloo was at that time, or what she was up to. A short while after that, we heard a sudden loud crash coming from the Carousel Boutique. We didn't know what in tarnation was happening now, so we just watched for a bit to see what was going on. And then a little while after that, some pony ran across the bridge real fast. We didn't get a good look at it, but I'm pretty sure it was Scootaloo, Twi.
What? Oh, no. That can't be right.
Right it is, Twi. I didn't know what was going on, but since it seemed like Scootaloo was in trouble, we all figured, well, better not say anything about it. I'm awful sorry I lied to you, Twi.
It's fine, really. You did the right thing in telling me all this. This has been a big help.
Scootaloo's not a thief, Twi. You gotta believe me. You gotta help her. Promise.
I promise on my honor as an investigator that I will clear Scootaloo's name and get to the bottom of this.
Is that something that's valuable?
Let's just say that, yes, I promise.
Okay, Scootaloo wurde aktualisiert. Scootaloo, eine Cutie-Markuseas, war gestern zur Tatzeit auch am Ort der Tat. Scheint, als wäre sie eine Weile am Tatort geblieben, bevor sie ihn verließ. Können wir sie vielleicht mit den Reifenspuren in Verbindung bringen?
I can't seem to...
Das wäre total unlogisch, Scootaloo mit solchen Reifenspuren in Verbindung zu bringen. Einfach mal Rarity, vielleicht hat sie ja was gesehen.
Rarity, I hate to say it, but I don't think you're telling me the whole truth here.
Why, darling, whatever do you mean? I dare say I resent your accusation, my dear.
All right then, let's look at this a different way. How quickly did you come downstairs after you thought something was wrong?
Immediately, of course, but I don't see what relevance that has to anything.
I don't have all the answers here, but neither does Rarity. Maybe I can get her to talk, if I make it seem like I know more than I really do. Rarity, I spoke to Applebloom earlier and learned that she witnessed Scootaloo crashing through your window last night. I also learned that Scootaloo stayed for roughly a minute before leaving the boutique. Now, if you came downstairs immediately after hearing the crash, don't you think you might have seen something?
Müsste natürlich dann heißen nicht gehen.
I mean, that is... I suppose you do have a point.
Okay, ihr müsst entschuldigen, das habe ich gestern Abend noch so auf die Schnelle übersetzt. Ja. Motion Confused sieht man natürlich auch sonst nicht.
Thanks, Celestia. It worked.
Und jetzt ist unser Schloss bei letzten Nacht weg. Dann schauen wir doch mal.
You are correct, Twilight. I did see Scootaloo last night. I did not know what to make of it, and then to protect her, I do apologize for not being forthright about it.
I understand, Rarity, but if that investigation team from Canterlot comes here and finds any of that out, what do you think their conclusion is going to be?
You do have a point, I must say.
All right, time to get to the bottom of this.
Und jetzt können wir mit Rarity eine Befragung machen.
All right, Rarity. Please tell me everything you know about what you saw last night. I can't help if I don't have all the details.
Of course, Twilight. I shall do my best. I finished up all of my work for yesterday evening earlier than I had expected, so naturally I wanted to get my beauty sleep. I had been somewhat deprived as far as sleep goes, given that a certain client of mine had made several last-minute orders.
Which certain client was this, out of curiosity?
Who else but Sapphire Shores? She gives me such good business. But I don't want to gossip, of course, but my goodness, does that mare love jewels, Twilight? Although, I suppose her request was what got me searching for gems. which was what caused me to find True Blue in the first place. It wasn't so bad, all things told. Well, as soon as I get True Blue back, that is. Hint, hint.
Right, so anyway, you had just gone to sleep?
I had finally fallen into a blissful, restful sleep when, all of a sudden, I awoke to the sound of a loud crash coming from the first floor!
What kind of crash are we talking about, exactly?
The kind of crash that a window makes when it gets broken. Honestly, Twilight, I dare say I needn't spell this one out for you.
Right. So, what did you do when you heard this crash?
Well, I was just scared out of my wits at that moment, so I made great haste downstairs to see what in Celestia's name was going on.
If there were potentially dangerous thieves in your home, why would you have gone downstairs so quickly? Weren't you worried for your safety?
I suppose that I did not even consider the possibility that I might have been in danger, now that you mention it. But really, Twilight, that's rather beside the point, is it not? What I found there was awful, terrible, horrible! The first floor of my boutique, ransacked, ruined, torn apart! Oh, what is a man to do?
Wow, you seem pretty upset. I'm sorry.
Of course I'm upset! All that time put into organization and sorting and everything like that. Ruined! Just ruined! Now I'm going to have to put all that work into sorting the first floor all over again.
That's what has her upset? I know I can be a bit obsessive about organization, but sheesh.
Worse still, True Blue, my prized jewel, was gone! Snatched from my very home! And perhaps, worst of all, when I came to the scene, the very first thing I saw...
Oh, sieht so aus, als wären wir jetzt an der Stelle angelangt, bis zu der die aktuelle Übersetzung geht.
Was the image...
Ja,
I...
weiter geht's erstmal nicht. Wir beenden an dieser Stelle. Ja, ich hoffe doch, dass euch das Spiel soweit gefällt. Vielleicht schauen noch gar nicht alle bis hierher, weil sie es selber noch spielen wollen. Und auf jeden Fall werde ich mich nur darum kümmern, dass zumindest die Demo jetzt erstmal so schnell wie möglich noch fertig übersetzt wird. Wie gesagt, die neuen Versionen werden dann immer auf tumblr.negima.com gepostet. Werde ich euch benachrichtigen, wenn ich welche hochlade. Ja, als nächstes folgt dann jetzt noch das Video, wie er den Patch installiert. Weil ich werde das natürlich auch nochmal in die README mit reinschreiben und lies mich, Datei, die ich beilege. Aber mit Bildern lässt es sich doch dann einfacher erklären. Also wer will, bleibt noch dran. Das Video folgt dann gleich.